Whenever you are on the journey to success, don't you think that you are faced with difficulties? Just raise your hand. Just raise your hand. Good. We have a nice crowd today. Now, in order to come out of that difficulty situation, you have to take certain level of actions or certain commitments. You have to live to those expectations, which could help you to get out of that difficulties. I ain't an exception to that either. So how do we have happiness in our life, at least in that journey that we are at to success? How can we let people make and feel that, okay, I'm at ease, right? Success, difficulty, success, difficulty, success, difficulty, you see? This calls for a story. First 15 years of my life, I didn't have electricity at my house. I didn't have a television at my house. I couldn't learn by looking at people, how they react whenever they ask certain questions, and how certain types of questions are asked to people, how actors act, how actors act, how actors deliver the dialogue in certain scenarios, and so on and so forth. Should I be unhappy about it? That I couldn't have the privilege that anybody living in a city would have had at that point of time, because I was living in a village, in a remote village? A big no. So what I did instead to keep myself happy? Well, honestly, I didn't have any action taken by myself or actions planned out by myself. Reason being, I was too young to do all those things. So what I did, very basic principle that I followed. I just copy pasted the actions that were taken by the most successful person I knew in that village. Just copy pasted. Thankfully, in my case, it's my brother. He too didn't have television, but he was happier, way more happier than most of his friends. How was he able to do that? So I started to evaluate his actions. What I did, I saw and carefully observed what all things he is doing in general, which are making him happy. The most important activity that I observed among the set of activities was cricket. He had a great team. He would go to different villages, participate in different tournaments, practice among themselves. So that way, they got to gel up among themselves. They got to manage the pressure situations together. And whenever they used to win tournament or matches, they would have extreme set of satisfaction in their life. A moment of success, you see? And that brings happiness, at least at that point of time in their lives. I just did the same. I gathered the children of my age from my locality in the village. We had a little damaged cricket bat, and we collected money together to buy second-hand Costco ball. And we went into a field in the village and started playing cricket together. So what's the learning here? The learning is simple. I evaluated someone's action, if it was not my action, because I was not able to come up with a plan. Then I evaluated the results of those set of actions. And then I came up with new idea, right? That I can introduce those into my life and make my life happier. So again, what happened? We started to play cricket together. Then we started to crack jokes on one another. We started to manage pressure situations. 5 balls, 16 runs, you know, most of us might have faced it. And when we used to win, we used to sit under a peepal tree or a mango tree, and we will distribute the parleys that we would win in that match. At max 2 Parle-G's. So per player, it would be like 2 biscuits. Boy, oh boy, I still cherish those moments. The joy that we used to derive out of those 2 Parle-G biscuits. Now, if you look at it, you would find out that evaluating action, evaluating results of the action and coming up with a new idea helped me to understand the critical reflections of my life. Because critical reflections help me with 2 things, knowledge and experience. Since childhood, I always had a desire to learn new things. So I, from a very early age, understood the importance of mentorship. Well, my family members and my friends, they continue to be my mentors. But I have lived in different phases of my life. My student phase of my life, staying abroad, and then the professional life. And each phase, I had to come up with new plans. And therefore, new set of mentors. They helped me to set goals. They helped me to evaluate goals. And they helped me with their feedbacks. All these set of activities helped me to stay disciplined in my life. And this particular thing, this discipline came through the active reflections. So active reflections, which were with the support of mentors, helped me to stay disciplined. Now, all these would not have been possible, the success would not have been possible without the third component, that is the ability to evaluate the opportunities as they come by in one's life. There, you can input or evaluate those opportunities based on the learnings you had through those mentoring sessions. But you never have those mentors on the spot to help you. That's the passive reflection of your life. Now, passive reflections help you to understand the importance of gratitude, the importance of patience, because not all set of activities would require same set of efforts or times or commitments. Now, if you summarize all these, critical reflections, knowledge, experience, active reflections, discipline, and passive reflections, pattern, it helps you to achieve success. Thank you so much.